are at St. Rocco's on the feast day of our founder, St. Peter Nolasco.
And then I went to see Father Justin before that, yeah.
So everybody say Happy Feast Day!
Happy Feast Day!
Say something profound.
Yeah. The first 100 years is always difficult.
Really?
According to a wise man.
We'll get the second
We're
100 even
800
better.
years old, so what does that say?
No, yeah, they're already there. It's all indicated. You don't want to say, otherwise you're not walk. And then you have up to the wall.
Did you see the our confess?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
you're supposed to.
He's supposed to lead it.
Yes,
the
he's the
oldest.
leader.
He's supposed to lead us. He's the
He's the
oldest.
leader. Where is the superior? Where is the superior? Oh, the superior is here.
What's wrong?
No,
What happened?
You're walking slow.
My family came in the United States 1880. Yeah, some time ago. My grandfather came here to run away from Italy. When he became American citizen, he called all of his relatives and his wife, that was not a wife yet, relatives. And they all lived in Springfield, Massachusetts, downtown. And all worked at railroad in the caboose. Cold in the winter and hot in the summer. They made good money, and my grandfather thought each child was born land. And he brought the child here, left my father there to work in the land that he bought. He was rich, my father was rich, and one day I went to work with my father after high grade school, and my father was plowed, and I was tired. And my father said, Pasquale, it's my name. Pasquale. You like to do all this all your life? I say, no. Why don't you go to school? Say, okay. My father's brother was priest, Mercedarian priest. And they said, please go to the boarding school to teach. Why not go with him? I went with him, and I'm still here. School room, because everybody went to school room, it's no choice that time. And I became priest. After 2 years, I came here to visit my parents. Their father originally died. He said, stay here, and I stayed in Mount Carmel for 10 years. And after Father Michael Contardi, the priest, Italian priest here, they sent me here, 1976. I'm still here. Same room. I work for the same boss. I do the same job for 54 years, 54 years. No? Same job. Same job, same boss. Yeah? And the Mercedarian came in the United States, 1920, 24, 23. The land in Youngstown, Ohio. Right here. But another map from here. It's an anchor. But here was a priest who appeals a little bit religion for Italians, they do not speak English. A bishop called, started to know Father Santi Gattuso, and brought him here. And we find a house about 200 yards from here. And it was the first church attended. After 2 years, brought all this land and picked it up. Raised the hall now with the second church. And after 1952, built this church. Why this church is large and not long? There is Sicilian explanation. Sicilian explanation. 2 heads, both Sicilian. One with behind this wall, and one in here. Therefore, this one supposed to be long and narrow. But the guy behind the wall right beside the house. And the other Sicilian on this side, maybe something that goes, no? He said, you don't like to give me your house? I will make it large, this. And he did this one large, and the guy eventually sold the house 10 years after. Yeah, this house is large and short.
Different style church, right?
Very wide. And 2 Sicilian. Many priests pass around here, only 4 pastors. Father Sandra Gattuso from Sicily. Father Andrew was born in 69 at Detroit. Andrew Costanzo, still the nephew and his assistant, still here. And he was the pastor here. And Father Michael died after 52 years of pastor here. Father James came. How the church was built? After God worked. People went to work. They come back here and they work 2 hours, 3 hours. They build wall by wall with no money. They say one good friend of the church, Father Gattuso, asked if he can pick up some nails, some tools from to build the church. And the guy said, okay. He went with the truck. The first time, the second time, the third time. And after a month, the owner went to see his supply and find too many. And he said, hey, but we have on the wall, we have on the street, because we built the church with your work, with your merchandise. You know, God provided some way, somehow, like Mount Carmel. Remember, Father Michel Caruso never insured nothing around there, nothing, except the convent. He went to the insurance man and said, I'd like to insure this building I'm building now. He said, why? You never insured anything. He said, I don't know. And the contractor went bankrupt and they finished your house, your convent. And, you know, God will provide. This I believe, and I believe. There were quite a few active people here. There were Mercedarian, or Lady of Mercy, and each chapel represents a group. They come from Italy. Each statue, each have a special devotion. The big one are these 2, St. Prosper and St. Lady of Mount are a very big group.
The statue reminds them of they brought the tradition from their hometown. Here, it reminds them of their home. That's why you have the unique.
Also well, and they continue to be here. And this house that we have now, even your friend, and was here for 2 years. Father Scotty.
Alfredo Scotty.
He was here for 2 years, huh?
2 years. 2 years. Until he ran away from Mexico finally, overnight. And he came here because he could not go rid of it. And stay here until to finish the general. And he came here and stay here. Therefore, there is quite a few. The one who helped Father San de Cartus was Father Urtin, Severino Urtin. Who is there? Those who like say prayer, one day can receive help, special help, special help. And because he helped people, they said there were 2 people in Rocco. It was the will and the oil. The will go screeching, and the oil make smooth. It was the oil. And they said that under the tuning always carry a bottle of wine. Because they work all over, and before they go home 2-3 hours, they need some reinforcement, some gas.
To quench your thirst.
Yes.
Some gas. And we know Father Gattuso knew very well, and history of the church, that the church needs organizations. Without organization, just church. Therefore, he organized with the strong people 3 organizations. The first one was Holy Family. Our Lady.
So that's the Holy Family Mercedarian.
Is there. Not just society, Sodal is strong together.
Women only.
And in the order of Lady Mercy, without the confraternity, we start from the beginning of the history of Lady Mercy. From the beginning, the one with conventic arms, with shield, and Our Lady Mercy was the confraternity of Lady Mercy. He found it was very, very strong. Very strong. And Father Severino, to help the pastor, he found another group, Santa Catholic Union. It was social and spiritual. And the church goes on. The festival was born before the church. The people got together, around here for food. Every group brought food and they shared, they buy, they eat. There were 2 groups. One have devotion to Our Lady of Mount Carmel, coronation. Another one have a special spoliation and a special group in honor of St. Rocco. St. Rocco is very famous in Puglia, east of Naples, because Puglia was occupied by the French. And when the French went, they put their name on their saint. Simple as that. There was another group here, North Italian group. They have a house, hall, about 200, 300 yards from here. And they are very strong in their own way. And eventually, Father Mike Condano came. He stayed here, first went to school, professor of French. And after, become pastor when Father Andrew Costanzo died. And after, he left. He went here. Last month, he had 60 years of priesthood. 1960 was ordained in Orvieto, Italy, and Assumption of Blessed Mother was 60 years of priesthood. And so many things happened, you know, better than me around what happened. Many changes.
Father, what about this statue here?
There are 3 statues like this. I hope you still have one. There are 3 statues.
This is one, Mount Carmel, and the other one's right
He's drawing a vision. Yeah,
And we go. This one is the second one. The first one is pink. That one. That one.
All the saints in the Mercedarian Friars.
In Orvieto. Orvieto, in our house, is semi-passive. There are about 20, 30 euros. It's never peace in the house. Everybody comes to see euros. And one is a Lady Mercy. That one for as a baby on the wall. In the front of this blessed wall there, and maybe my son-in-laws. Because during the vacation, when we were there, we made very nice.
At 80 or 48?
Mine,
Yeah.
56.
80 or 80?
Orvieto. And we were vacation every year. But people came in and out of the house. And after they decided to private the room, they just sent 2 rooms or 3 rooms inside. But here, at Gattuso, we have known this. To sustain this, you have to put the base. It's large. Therefore, inside the wall there are beams to sustain the roof. And somebody suggests a chapel. Suggests a chapel. This reason we have the rooms and things go like that, like the organ is one, the only organ in Cleveland is that is electronics. You know, the last arch, the last beam is all speakers. You cannot say it because they look the same.
Oh, yeah.
It's all speaking, it's electronics. Father James likes changing pipes. Yeah. I don't know how much it costs. Here a few cents. Give to Father James. 5 or 5%. And there is another beautiful things for St. Rocco. St. Rocco was always friendly to the people. Father Gattuso, Father Costanzo understood the meaning to be Christian very, very much. In fact, the first not Italian person live about 10 minutes from here, a Spanish person. somebody came for registration and they said, start to speak Spanish, not Italian. And Father Gattuso was in the other office and heard speak Spanish. And he came out and said, oh, we can accept you, you do not speak Italian, you are not Italian. And Father Gattuso came out and said, and so? Was a human being. Welcome, Sir Rocco, and accept the Spanish family. And from that on, Sir Rocco become international. The Italian, Polish, Italian, and English. Like we have English, have to speak English. I am alumni of Mount Carmel. You remember that? When I came, I went to first grade in kindergarten in Mount Carmel. I did the first grade, second grade, and third grade.
That's how you learn English. You went with the kids.
Yeah. And after that, I went to 8th grade. And after that, I went Case West Reserve for 3 years. But I am alumni of Carmel. Sit down, let's sit down there. Before it was, the classroom was like a church. From here to there. And this one, that was beautiful. All this thing is representing all the apostles. The city of the apostles. I think I bore you too much. And after it, it's time to go to sleep. I don't. I go back to the worker cell. I missed the last celebration of yours. Who was?
The profession of the Holy Spirit.
Sorry. Golden ages is a person who needs. Yeah. And now I need more. Therefore, what else would you like to know?
Questions? About St. Rocco's, like Mercedarians? You know, the blessing they have our friars. It's been here, many years since we know salvation.
Yeah, I remember 10 years there in Carmel. When Carmel had intercom, the corridor of Carmel and of the house and the corridor to exit goes to the janitor. And they were talking, they said, hey, what are you doing? It's 11 o'clock.
It was still hooked up.
It was
System in that office.
They broke out of the church. Father Caruso with the stick said, if you move, I'll kill you. And the other guy said, what do you do with the stick? And the police came.
I think he's talking about something.
And 5 days was only man. Was only man. He did so many good things there. Yeah. And now it's time to retire. I'm retired. Retired. Yeah. You know, I just say the mass in the chapel every morning. Get up, say mass. Yesterday we said mass here. Sorry, I'm mass in English.
You did.
10:30.
You had 10:30?
Yeah.
Nice.
And solemn high mass Latin 1:30. It was good celebration. We continue to bring Christ to the people. Father, cheer, good God. Hospital. And Father Justin mentioned.
Father James is at the Lutheran Hospital.
Yeah. Lutheran Hospital.
Father Justin.
Lutheran Hospital, I go to give my blood. And next week I have to go my blood, check my X-ray of my chest. Hey, I'm still here. I'm still here. Life hard. Oh yeah. Very, very hard. From the beginning to the end. My master of the novice, Father Luis, he said, Astra, to reach the star, yet to work, yet to suffer.
Ha ha.